Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. How's everyone doing? Hey, Gus. Where's Rex? Oh, there he is. Hey, Eric. I'm going to see it on Christmas Eve. I will invite you into the chat, Eric. Give me a second. Hey, Donald Diego. Yeah, I was going to do a review of my, the Lion King origin story, Mufasa, but for some reason my phone has not enough storage. But maybe I'll try to make a video tomorrow or after when I make after the live stream. I don't know yet, but I'll tell you guys anyway. Well, if you guys don't want to be spoiled, warning, spoiler. So who haven't watched it, yeah, fuck storage. It's bullcrap. It was okay. Like, it was okay. It wasn't the best of the best movies of 2024, but it's still like it had some good action and good story, but not so much. I mean, well, it had a good story. Let's just put it that way. But it was confusing because yes, it's implied that both Mufasa and Scar are not biological brothers, which it does make sense really in this timeline, although we don't know about the original timeline with them. Um but Mufasa betraying Scar was a bit sudden, like it was like very early. But that's because that, you know, Sarabi, he stole Sarabi and he stole Scar's destiny. Yeah. And there was a lot of singing, like especially with the villain Kyros, even though he sang like one line of his song, but still, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Scar's story in this one is much better than Lion Guard. I have to say, Lion Guard doesn't follow doesn't follow the timeline. It has its own timeline. Yeah. But anyways, Kira's, and I know this because if you watch some of the trailer, one of the trailers, you see Kyrus's paw try to scratch Mufasa. Scar saves his life, Mufasa's life, and that's how he got the Scar White Lion. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
If you don't want to hear the spoiler,
Spoiler for what?
for Lion King Mufasa.
Well, I'm not gonna go see that. I'm gonna go see Sonic. I'm gonna go see the third Sonic movie.
I'm seeing the third Sonic movie on Christmas Eve, and I saw Mufasa yesterday.
How was it?
It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it has its flaws.
That's what I've heard, and to be honest, I don't want to waste my time watching it. I would rather go see Sonic.
Well, for me, I love Lion King, and not to mention I love
I also
lions,
do.
so that's why I went to see it. And not to mention, like, I always like accurate lion depictions and CGI and stuff like that. I don't know. I just do.
Well, I mean, obviously, I love lions since I named my own dog Simba.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, and Scar's real name is Taka.
Yeah, that's what I saw in like the acting credits.
Yeah, Taka in Swahili means trash.
Well, that's fitting.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they dedicated the movie to James Earl Jones.
Yeah. There was like in the beginning you do hear like James Earl Jones talking about the circle of life. Respect all the creatures. Like they mention like rest in peace in honors of James Earl Jones, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine that was a last minute thing since it probably when they were making the movie, James Earl Jones probably wasn't dead at that point, and then James Earl Jones died more recently. And dude, it's like, look, I get it, people live and then they die, but it does suck.
Well, I think they used the voice clip, one of the voice clips from the 2019 one,
Well, that
or it
makes
was the
sense.
original. It was one or the other.
So yeah, I've heard it's like both a sequel and it's also serves as like
A prequel.
yeah.
Well, it's just basically Rafiki teaching Kiara, well, about the story of Mufasa. Like Mufasa lives in Kiara,
Okay.
like he lives in you, basically.
He lives in you. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. He lives in me. Do dee do do dee.
Oh, and at the very end of the movie,
Spoilers.
uh, yeah, spoilers. She has a brother, a little baby cub.
Oh, so do we see Kiara as like an adult?
No, we see Kiara as like a young cub, maybe 8 month old. I mean, not 8 month old, 8 week old cub. But then we see like a little cub of her brother at the end of the film. So Kiara has a little brother.
Okay, well that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So this means that this little cub is either going to be Kion or Copa. For those who haven't know, Copa is actually supposed to be Simba's like oldest son, and something happened to him. He was actually either a deleted character or he was killed by other lions or hyenas. At least that's
That's what I
correct.
don't understand. So Kion was never in Lion King 2, but yet Kion was in the Lion Guard. So it's like, okay, then where the hell was he during the events of Lion King 2?
That's because that Kion, the Lion Guard's. I feel like that the Lion Guard has its own different timeline.
Okay, I mean that would be fair, but yeah,
It's
I've
just like
also.
with
Oh,
it's
sorry.
just like with Dragon Ball. You got two main canons in the Dragon Ball timeline. You got the Dragon Ball Super timeline and the GT timeline. Now with the Lion King universe, it's probably the same thing.
Yeah, and I also have the same question about Zira and that Lion Pride. It's like, okay, where in the world were they during the events of the first Lion King?
Well, accordingly, they were part of Scar. Um, how do I say this? They were one of the lionesses
Alliance?
who supported Scar,
Well,
and
yeah, I mean, I do understand that, but during the events of the original movie, why were they not seen?
because they weren't because it wasn't script back then.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that that kind of creates like a little,
Plot
inconvenience,
hole and
like for the
twist.
plot.
Maybe
Yeah,
like maybe like in the second film, maybe like we'll see the reason of Zira's backstory, how she got kicked out of the Pride and made her Pride of her own.
yeah. I mean, they kind of made a remake of Lion King 2 with Mufasa, but also not. So I guess they wanted to do more of their original thing.
Well, it's probably like it's gonna be like a well, it's probably gonna be like it's hard to explain really. They're probably gonna have a Lion King 2, but this one that just came out recently, it's just about Mufasa's backstory.
Well, yeah, it's like it
Oh,
is Lion King 2, but it's also not. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, if that makes logical sense.
Yeah.
Plot holes and inconsistencies.
Yeah, and people also point out how Simba and Nala actually are related. While that's scientifically accurate, and they're not wrong in saying that, but it's like I
They're
get it,
inbreds.
but I mean realistically, lions actually do not care about incest.
They kind of do. Oh, here.
How?
Well, because in lion society, you don't want an inbred mutation lion because they'll have like aggression issues and etc. As a matter of
Hey,
fact,
Junebug Films. Hey, so sorry for the late reply. I've had food poisoning. And
oh
yeah,
shit.
I just woke up from a nap. I've napped for 2 days after getting food poisoning. I think it was from a turkey wrap that I had. Oh my god, dude, it kicked my ass.
Oh damn, that sucked.
Yeah, Ty, I am so sorry for not getting back to you. I mean, I had a really good reason with all that food poisoning that I had.
I send you the link, Ty.
Yeah, food poisoning really sucks.
Yes, I believe so. Although it could be Copa. I don't know yet. It probably is Kion. I don't know. Oh, that's cool.
Hi, Simba. Hi, Simba.
Yeah, I
Speaking
can't wait
of
to see
the
Sonic
Lion King,
3.
me
No
too.
spoilers
Yeah.
for that movie.
Well, I haven't even seen it yet, so
Oh, never mind then. I thought you did
so
saw it.
no, I'm just trying to recover by the time I go see it.
Yeah, you don't want to throw up while you watch the movie.
Fuck that, especially considering that this is my most anticipated movie of the entire year. This and Nosferatu.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a Sonic movie and it has Jim Carrey in it. I mean, those are two recipes like for me to love a movie.
Oh
Uh,
my
Hey,
god.
Ty, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Oh my gosh, Eric, I'm so mad at you that you did not get back to me. You should have just pushed on through that damn food poisoning. Oh my gosh. And those who are going to sit there and say that I should be nice to Eric, it's called sarcasm. It's
Yeah,
a
and I
joke.
can obviously tell that he's being sarcastic by his tone of voice.
It's a joke. Calm down. Did you? Do we? What time is? I've been trying to get a hold of you though. What time is the interview today?
So I had to cancel the interview today because of my food poisoning, and I just told them, dude, we need to reschedule.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, it's like there was no way that I could do the interview.
Well, I was about to email him and just.
Did you went to the hospital by any chance of the food poisoning or no?
I did last night, and they had me there until like 1 a.m. And
Oh my god!
And even worse, I had to go donate plasma at 6 a.m.
Because I heard that I don't know if it's true or not. Does food poisoning kill a person, or is it depends?
I don't
really?
think so. I guess it depends on
it can. Oh, so I thought of another thing that you guys were talking about too, with the whole Lion King and incest.
Yeah.
Think about it this way: aren't they technically royal families too?
Yeah. Well, technically speaking, it's not a good idea for a brother and sister to mate because.
Well, hold on. Yeah, but hear me out here. Aren't they royal? In the Lion King universe, they're kings, right?
Yeah.
Well, royalty doesn't really care about incest. I mean, look at the royal families, right?
Yeah, but you don't want some inbreds running around.
No, because you don't want you don't want King Charles. I think it was the third of Spain. He had such bad incest because of years and years of incest in his family. He couldn't even talk. He was actually born without a pecker.
Oh my god!
And like you look them up. Like keep in mind they always painted them to make them look good. But if you look at a picture of King Charles III of Spain, it's like, oh my gosh, like this just proves why we should not do that. I mean, yeah, unless it's step family, right? Because they're not blood related, so it's cool, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. I heard that Nala's father was supposed to be in the original Lion King film. Apparently, what I heard, but they scrapped that.
I think they might have scrapped it probably because it would have been like a screeching halt, like to the film's pace.
Yeah, maybe he was killed by other males. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, I can't confirm why they cut Nala's father. I'm just throwing out a few ideas.
Yeah. Maybe that Mufasa and Scar took over. They fought against male lions, and Nala's mother was pregnant at the time before the takeover. I'm just doing some lion biology stuff.
Because you haven't gotten a hold of me in a couple of days, Eric. You should be thankful I didn't do what you did to me when you couldn't get a hold of me because I was having phone issues. I almost called.
Oh yeah, so my friend Eric called me today when I was feeling really sick. And then he actually told me about that, and yeah, we all had a good laugh.
Well, yeah, I called because I called Eric.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, obviously not this Eric. Eric has a friend named Eric.
I know.
No, it's confusing.
I actually called him because I couldn't get a hold of him. So, just to say,
I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's cool. I'm just glad you're not dead. I'm just glad you're alive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I mean, did you have any food poisoning dreams, or what? Like when you slept for 2 days, or was it just blackout?
It was just full on blackout sleep.
Okay. Or you just don't want to share your dreams because you had one of those dreams, right?
No, I mean honestly, I genuinely just
I'm
blackout
teasing.
sleep. But yeah, oh my god, dude. Well, food poisoning is really, really rough.
Yeah,
I
well,
really
and
hope none of you ever had food poisoning.
I have.
It sucks, right?
It does. I got food poisoning one time doing tree. I was doing some tree work, and it's one of those cases for food poisoning, as we all know. Well, let's put it this way: when you got to go to the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom now.
Yep, I've had that happen.
And so with food poisoning,
Damn that.
so on a job site, sometimes you don't have that option, so you have to clinch.
Yep.
And luckily, it was a quick day that day. But my boss sat there and said he could tell, and I just kind of told him that next day, yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. I haven't had like bad cases, but like I just told my boss, yeah, I'm going to take a day of rest. And Eric, did the turkey leg have any? Was it just like deli turkey or what?
Got it like at the store, but it looked like deli turkey.
Okay, maybe it could have been expired.
That's possible.
Always check the date. And by the way,
Learned that one the hard way.
Well,
The really hard
I'm
way.
always careful when it comes to like meat and anything like that. Because here's my thing. I'm the type that I will rather overcook meat than undercook meat. You know what I mean?
Yep, and when I used to work at Sonic, I remember the manager said the exact same thing.
Overcook rather than undercook.
Yep.
Like, because especially when it comes to chicken, because salmonella is one of the worst things you can get ever.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You can actually die from salmonella.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I got it. I mean, so because my dad's wife, I was eating chicken one time that she cooked for me because she wanted to make me lunch at work, and I'm during when I was at work, she wanted to pack me lunch, and I'm sitting there eating the chicken, and I sit there immediately because I looked down and it was pink.
Yikes.
Paint?
And it was pink. It was not cooked all the way. It was still pink. And I don't care if it's like with chicken. Listen, I like my rare steak. I like rare steaks. Believe me, a little pink, fine. But when it comes to chicken, I'm not going to risk it. So that was the joke, man, my stepmom's trying to kill me, I mean, I said usually my boss, who, by the way, hopefully me and Eric can actually get on the podcast. My old boss, because he's actually in Montana now.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's a coincidence.
I texted you his number, or I actually tried to call him, but.
Or maybe with the food poisoning, maybe I was just that exhausted about it.
Okay, so anyway.
I mean, that's a good reason.
Because he's a musician. He plays the piano really good, and when he sings, he kind of sounds like Johnny Cash. So,
yeah, I heard you guys are interviewing someone from Star Wars.
We're trying to get him. Which, by the way, oh my gosh, we really 54 views that video is getting. Come on. Eric, you have to be shadow banned on YouTube.
I hope not.
You have to be. 2,000 views and 2,000 subscribers, and yet you get 54 views. Like,
Some
what?
of that.
So we need, basically, folks, if you really want to have us get this interview, right, Tyrano, sorry, you do a reaction to the video and create an endless flow to get the views going. So Star Wars Theory, since he did say yes to the interview, has to do it. You need to create an endless flow.
Don't force me what to do.
I'm sorry.
How is that forcing you?
Well, because I don't want to do it. Like, I'm not in the Star Wars community like you guys are.
Neither am I, but it's Star Wars Theory has other things too. Like, he makes his own lightsaber. He makes his own sabers. You know, he's a business oriented person. This guy is probably going, if all goes well with Vader Episode 2, he is probably going to produce a better something that is actually going to make Disney actually cringe at how good it is, because he's putting $1 million of his own money into this movie that's probably not going to make its money back. So it'll actually be a flop for him. And he's taking the risk. And so therefore, my thing is, if he's already writing his own story that probably he wants to produce too. I'm just saying, because I actually think he would be good and a good asset for the Junebug Films team to basically help him make movies. Where basically it could be good for you he could fund your project, your little documentary. He could fund Eric's he could fund Dumb of the Dead. Basically, what I'm saying is it could be a good business move. And yes, we want to talk.
I'm sorry.
We want to talk to him and interview him to create a good relationship with him, to create friendship with him and everything, to basically help, fund everything.
What if he's not interested in my project?
You don't know.
That sounds like you lack confidence about it, dude. Okay, I'm going to be real with you. No one's going to believe in you until you believe in yourself.
If you have passion for your project, then show it.
Exactly, because if you don't care, no one else is going to care.
Well, it's just like, I mean, hey, I've been trying to pitch to people to get investors for Sit Down by the Fire to make it better, And
you only fail when you stop trying.
Mm-hmm. And I've gotten a few people in media companies in the Kansas City area that might be interested. One guy in particular seemed really interested. I'm hoping to get a call from him this weekend. So we might, because on my end, like I said, I want to get a building to film the podcast in, so my dog doesn't interrupt the podcast.
Also, another thing too is that my phone is acting really strange because of the storage thing crap. And I have to go to my T-Mobile like after Christmas.
Get maybe with some Christmas money, get an iPad.
I do have my phone. It's just that I need to buy more gigabytes or whatever.
iPad.
I have a phone. That's why I record things. I use my cell phone.
Eric, help me out.
Help you out with what, sorry?
Why would an iPad be better than a phone?
Because an iPad's bigger, it'll be easier to type on. It just looks a lot more professional too.
And And an iPad also will get you more storage.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we'll see.
thank
We'll
you.
see.
So, we are trying to get that interview. So, anybody in the chat here, we'll just ask you guys to share it out. Nikolai, Leon, shout out to Nikolai, shared it out. Did you see that, Eric?
Yep, I did.
Because we really want to get this interview. Melanie, Ray Wint, fellow friend to Sit Down by the Fire, shared it out and commented. So,
Yeah, I was about to comment on that, saying that, yeah, I saw that Melanie commented on it. Which I actually had no idea that she had a YouTube channel, and I had no idea that she was subscribed to me.
I sent it to her.
Oh, okay.
Because marketing. Do I make myself clear? You need to market the hell out of this video, because that is how you do this. You got to create the endless flow for the algorithm right now, because Eric, if you're shadow banned on YouTube, then
do I have to make a new YouTube channel?
No. You just got to work hard to basically act like you have negative 2,000 subscribers. Does that make sense? What do you do if you're in debt? Negative 2,000.
Hard to get out of debt.
Yep. So basically, what I would say is, you might have to pay some people to do reactions to it. Rambo Raff probably won't do it. Maybe Fabio would.
Maybe Matt Wall, because he seemed to be really touched by my story.
Matt
Wall.
Maybe he will. You could ask him to do it. Do a reaction. And Matt Wall would be good because Matt, have has anybody seen the latest episode of Sit Down by the Fire with Matt Wall? Tyrano?
No.
Okay, well, Matt, let's just say this. I'll give a tease. I want Matt to be directing a dream project of mine, and a dream project that could rival Star Wars, and definitely be Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings, but on Mars. That is all I'm going to say. I want Matt to direct it. However, in order to basically fund that, we basically came up with a plan, because Hollywood doesn't want to do the movie because it was the biggest box office bomb of all time. Basically, in order to get the movie made, we're going to have to fund it ourselves. And with basically, we would need to create a lot of capital to do that. A lot. And it is a project that, if done truly right, like I said, Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings on Mars. You cannot tell me that does not seem like a cool idea. Like, Eric, even if you know what we're talking about, but be honest, if you're a Hollywood guy and you heard that as an elevator pitch, you would be interested, right?
I would.
Tyrano?
Yes.
Would you be interested in that? You heard that as an elevator pitch. Do you know what an elevator pitch is?
No.
Eric, help me out.
An elevator pitch is like, imagine if you're in an elevator, you have very limited time to pitch your idea. You have to do it like that. You have to make it short, sweet, simple, and engaging, and right to the point.
So, after hearing that, Tyrano, you hear Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings on Mars is the concept of this movie. Would you be intrigued?
I don't know because I don't
I would
know.
be.
I mean, I don't know about these franchises.
Well, Eric, you like Star Wars. You're not like a Star Wars nerd, right? But
I mean, I'm a fan, but I would. There's definitely people bigger fans than me, and that's not a good thing. And that's also not a bad thing.
so, but with being not much of a fan, like where does your mind go if somebody says Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings on Mars? I mean, you already know what the
It sounds
franchise.
cool, and I mean, it's like
It's cool. Don't
regardless,
get me.
Tyrannotheria is a fan of both franchises or not. Both of them are big name franchises, and both of them, and people know the concept of both franchises.
And besides, and then you add just that on Mars. It's like that's intriguing. Like what?
It is.
Like this world is a fantasy Lord of the Rings Star Wars world on Mars. I mean, and there's 11 books in the series, and I'm not trying to say what it is, folks, because I really want you guys to watch the interview because I want this guy to direct it because he says he can do it, and fine, give him a shot. But in order to make this movie, I'm not going to lie to the folks here, you need at least $57 million to make it.
Yeah, because that's a pretty big budget. I mean, unless if they're really, really good at working with the budget. I mean, District 9 had a relatively low budget,
What the hell?
but they made it look a lot bigger than it was. Now I'm curious, how much of a budget did that movie have? District 9.
Are you talking about that one movie that we're trying not to mention?
District 9 had a budget of $30 million.
Yeah, so listen. This is a concept that will work. We just have to, basically, you've got to find the outside people to put money into it to make it happen because, again, with it being the biggest bomb of all time,
ouch.
They're not going to put money into it, which I get it, don't you? I mean, you do too, right, Eric?
I get it.
So, and there's many reasons why the movie bombed. I think one of the big things, you called it, I'm not going to, without saying what the movie is, you called it a very generic name, right, Eric?
You mean like the Disney one, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they should have called it then?
The title of the book.
No, what's the title of the book again? Sorry.
Like, I can't say it because I want people to watch the interview, but I'll put in a private chat.
Fair.
You title it either the original name of the book or the more known title of the book. The more known title of the book is the name that's going to be first here. Tyranno, don't say it.
Don't say it.
Don't
say it.
Maple Street.
That's the original title of the book.
I'm just messing.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, maybe they wanted to have like a franchise similar to like John Wick or Rambo, like where the franchise is named after the main character. So I think that's the route that they were trying to go with. Although,
Well,
Although at the same time, I also do understand where you're coming from, Junebug too. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate, like for why they
It,
called the movie
it's
what they did.
Junebug's the name of the cat. Ty is the name. You know this.
I know, force of habit, but anyways, you
the,
know what I
your
mean.
cat's name is Mars,
Oh,
Well,
Jupiter, Saturn.
no.
I don't know. I'm just being dumb.
Uranus.
Is flat?
Oh,
Uranus is flat.
oh my god.
Uranus is flat.
Oh my
Well,
God.
my ass has been pretty bony lately.
you know, like as irritating as that got, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny.
It was.
Hey, Tyranno, I thought of a documentary you can fund.
What?
How about a flat Earth documentary?
Well, I
Well,
don't
there
know.
actually is one on Netflix. I think it's called like Behind the Curve.
Yeah, and I don't
What
know
about,
too much
did,
about flat Earth, so
didn't you
yeah.
react to the one about? Didn't Eric? Didn't you do a reaction to one that that idiot made on YouTube?
Logan Paul,
Yeah.
a really long time ago.
Yeah, Logan Paul sucks. Same with Jake Paul.
Okay, what do so many people have against him?
Um. He uh. He went to the suicide forest and he found a dead person and then made fun of him.
Yeah, yeah, Logan
Dude,
Paul is a piece of shit, and his brother too. His brother's
Hey,
just a is just
did
a
you
piece of
find?
shit.
that's evil.
What did you, what are you saying, Jukebox Films? Hello? Hello? Hmm. Maybe he oh, private chat. Cat missing, be back. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, man, I feel pretty weak after all that food poisoning that I got.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what
god, it
happens.
sucks.
It's
It
weird.
really sucks, dude.
And I
Oh
always
my
have that
god,
too.
dude. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh, it sounded like you were gonna throw up.
oh, I'm just really weak.
Well, drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, now you're transforming into Kenny.
Yeah, this my anus is pretty fat. Density is dense. Oh gosh, that debate he did with FTFE, that was cringe.
Yeah, and there was a girl.
Absolute
There was a girl
cringe.
that was also like that too, but like she was like showing him like foot fetish and stuff
What
or
the
something
fuck?
stupid. I'm like, maybe this girl is Kenny
We found out it was Jess.
or Jess or whatever.
Who was this girl with the foot fetish?
There was some weird girl that was on Fight the Flat Earth, and Fight the Flat Earth wouldn't show because of YouTube, and he was laughing at something, and then she was all hissy fitting. I don't know. I wish I could find that video. Oh. I have to go. It was great to see you all.
All right,
Okay,
thank you for coming
Dino
back.
Diego. P.S. Almost sound like that woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kenny.
Oh, God.
Lady who.
I'm so glad that all that Kenny drama's over.
Yeah, but I kind of miss it though at the same time. Because it was funny, but it was dumb. It was dumb,
It got
but it was funny.
irritating. Especially, it was draining my energy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was funny, but now I guess it'll only be a matter of time until another flat Earth troll trolls us.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny, but all the times you got prank called, man, dude, that must have got irritating.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that Kenny or Jess or whatever like prank called you like 47 times in a day?
Yeah.
They need to get a life.
Yeah, she did. She called me so many times. She even called me when I was at work. She even called me like when I was done work. She did it when I was minding my own business, watching a movie. It was so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish Fight the Flat Earth responded to your video.
I
Or
hope
not
so
video,
too.
to your question, but he's
I
busy.
shouldn't have told FTFE right away who it was. I should have left it ambiguous. I was like, I should have said, you know what? I'll tell you if you allow me on your channel talking about it.
Uh, oh yeah, did you know that there's a Flat Earth Con?
That's embarrassing.
You know, like a Comic Con, but like Flat Earthers.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
no joke. Flat Earth Con. That's or
it's a
whatever it's called.
it's a temple of ignorance. It's oh my God.
Yeah,
That's sad.
there's a journalist YouTuber named Tyler Oliveira, and he went there and he got kicked out.
Why?
I forget why, but he was like at this place and he was trying to like telling the truth or whatever, and he got kicked out. Well, actually, they were pissed off at him, and then they kicked his ass out.
Did you go in there telling them all that the Earth is round?
Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Flat earthers are like weirdly weird.
They get really upset if you try to refute their views.
Yeah. And then they bring religion into it, saying that the Bible is flat. No, it's not.
Well, they argue that the Bible says the Earth's flat, but you know,
They
the
never
Bible's open
mentioned
for
it.
That's bullshit.
It's
Yeah.
open to interpretation.
Oh, hey,
Hey, Ty, I thought you said you had to get going.
no, it was his cat.
Oh,
That was Dino Diego. Yeah, he. Anyways, what were you talking about? Two Buck Films,
Ty, I just forgot.
High or whatever. I know I'm stuck saying because I always say do mug films.
I forgot. And by the way, for the case people are wondering, no, we didn't find the cat, but the cat always shows back up. You know, it's just It's an indoor-outdoor cat, and I guess you just didn't want to come inside.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Anthony.
Hey, man.
I will do a link. What the hell? I'm trying to look for him, but
Eric, do you just want to send it to him, please?
Sure.
yeah, I'm trying to look for Anthony. For some reason, it's not there. Unless if he deleted his face. Oh, there he is. I found him. There we go. Yeah, I was just looking for you, Anthony. Oh, my God. Oh, there he is.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
All right. Just recovering from, my throat not doing too hot, but at least I still managed to talk well,
What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
It's just that, with winter season and all that, I had been getting a bit of a sore throat and I had been sneezing and coughing, so
Oh, that sucks.
excuse me. There it goes. But at least I'm still active with the content creating, video releasing, and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Recently, I just ended up releasing another opera review. It's called Leos Janáček's The Cunning Little Vixen at the Deutsche Oper Berlin, known in German as Das Schlaue Füchslein.
Is that an anime?
No, it's an opera.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, I don't know. Today, since I'm gonna be broke this year again for Christmas, I just decided this year I'm just gonna make make Christmas cards, this year, rather than so people can say, at least people could say I gave them a gift,
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple of gifts.
Yeah, well, it's just,
Last year, my older brother got me a Dragon Ball figure, and on my birthday, he gave me a Godzilla -1 poster.
Well, that's cool.
Oh yeah, speaking of which,
So
Yeah, Godzilla minus one was a really, really good movie.
They're actually going to do a sequel, I heard.
I heard that. I heard it's gonna have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Godzilla minus one seems to be quite the hit these days.
there's been some speculation that in Godzilla minus one, the girl might be transformed into a kaiju. That would be strange, but it would be cool though.
Yeah, I heard that King Ghidorah is gonna be in the sequel. And I mean, I get it. People might be tired of seeing King Ghidorah, but I mean, they gotta make ends meet, and King Ghidorah does have a following.
Let's just hope that King Ghidorah is terrifying, just like in all the depictions of King Ghidorah, except for giant monsters all out attack.
Right.
Let's hope that maybe Godzilla will be on the human side.
Pretty much.
You know. Even though, I doubt it though, but you never know.
Yeah. As for me, I'm also preparing for another video in which I talk about a Christmas special that I'm sure not a lot of you guys have heard before. It's from an old TV show called Rock, which aired on Fox.
Sounds familiar.
ROC. Stars Charles S. Dutton.
Charles Dutton.
Mm-hmm. Charles S. Dutton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some rest. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
all right, see you
Don't
guys.
worry. So yeah.
Wait, and you said it's from Fox?
Yeah, it aired on Fox in the 90s.
You talking about this guy?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know the show. I thought I did. I thought it was like some cartoon.
Actually, I kind of stumbled upon it 2 years ago, and it was quite something that was new to me. So I decided to check out a couple episodes, and I was blown away.
Interesting.
Granted, I was kind of familiar with Charles S. Dutton when he played Jonas Cutter, Captain Jonas Cutter, from Are You Afraid of the Dark's The Tale of Cutter's Treasure, as in the two-parter.
Interesting. Yeah. I might end this live stream
No worries.
because I'm a little hungry. So,
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Fair enough.
this was actually pretty short a little bit.
Nah,
But it is
no
what it
worries.
is.
Yeah,
And besides,
I mean,
it's almost Christmas.
Even I had to be quite busy with a lot of stuff for content creation, And as we speak, I now have 2,538 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
And not monetized, right?
Not yet. Because I'm still at the let's see right here. 2,706 watch time hours mark. I have to reach 4,000 watch time hours for me to be monetized. Yeah.
Interesting. I hopefully will do
So that's why I'm constantly trying to pump out as much content as possible. And believe me, with all the filming, editing, and doing all the thumbnails on my own, even with some artist friends that I have, it's still me that does most of the work.
Huh.
But I still also have to give credit to a couple of good artist friends like Caitlin Jewell, who did like my first avatar, which I mostly did for music reviews. And then there's another good friend of mine who also made an avatar for me roughly 8 years ago by the name of Sean Roswell Gerson. Both of them are really cool people.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I hope I might get some subscribers. Like I know that like when I did like one of my toy reviews, like I had like it was like 50 something likes. I know that that's not a lot, but for me it's like, oh shit. They like this video. And
Yeah.
same with like one of my skull reviews.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anton,
Yeah.
can you you can do a video for me and Eric, right?
It depends.
We're trying to get Star Wars theory. We're trying to get Star Wars theory for an interview.
All right.
He did say yes to it. However, he just haven't really set something up because he was like, "Oh, I don't know. My sleep schedule's not the best and everything." But it's like, listen, if Eric and I have to get up at 3:00 in the morning to interview Star Wars theory, we'll do it. So basically, we made a video to try to get his attention, and basically, we need. Eric has to be shadow banned on YouTube because he has 2,000 subscribers, and he's lucky if he reaches 100 views. So basically, the goal is to create an endless flow of reactors and everybody reacting to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like basically, so that's kind of the goal. So just do a reaction to it.
Oh, to what?
The video on Eric's channel, attention, Star Wars theory.
Okay.
And then tag people.
All right.
So that's it.
Attention Star Wars, and a reaction video about Attention Star Wars theory.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Barely done any of these, but I'll give it a go.
With much?
So that's all.
Mm-hmm. That seems rather interesting. That seems like a rather interesting proposition.
Dealt with some troll on one of my YouTube videos, but
Oh yeah, what'd he do?
he was saying that science is a fraud or something.
Is this
Is this what?
is this the troll we talked about?
What troll?
The one who called you phobic?
No. Some guy named Lizard something. I don't know. Let's see here. Ah, shit. I couldn't find him. I'm just on one of the not community tabs, but like studio, and I can't find it. Because I made a video that you don't have to go to college to become a paleontologist. And yeah. It's whatever. I don't care. But anyways, yeah, you guys have a nice day, and
Happy
and,
holidays.
yeah, and happy holidays. And I will do a live
Merry
stream.
Christmas.
Yeah, Merry
Yeah,
Christmas. I will
Absolutely.
do a
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
You're not letting me talk. Sorry about that. Sorry to be a dick. I will do a live stream after Christmas, of course, and you guys take care. See you later.
See ya.
See you later.